Hey there, dessert lovers and food adventurers. Welcome to our sugar-filled expedition through the delectable world of Turkish desserts. Today we're taking you on a trip to Turkey, a country with a rich history and even richer desserts. We're diving deep into the heart of Turkish cuisine to uncover the stories behind 15 of their most iconic sweets. From the bustling streets of Istanbul to the ancient city of Gaziantep, we'll explore the flavors that have tantalized taste buds for centuries. Get ready for flaky pastries, creamy puddings, and chewy delights. So loosen your belts, grab a fork, and let's get our hands dirty with the top 15 Turkish desserts you must try. First up, we're kicking things off with the crown jewel of Turkish desserts, baklava. This iconic dessert boasts layers upon layers of crispy phyllo dough, generously filled with chopped nuts and sweetened with fragrant syrup or honey. But baklava is more than just a dessert. It's a symbol of celebration and hospitality in Turkish culture. Its origins can be traced back to the Ottoman Empire, where it was a favorite in the Sultan's palace. For the most authentic baklava experience, head to Gaziantep, a city in southeastern Turkey renowned for its pistachio baklava. Here, skilled artisans handcraft each piece with meticulous care, ensuring a symphony of textures and flavors in every bite. Trust us, once you've tasted the buttery, nutty goodness of Gaziantep baklava, you'll never settle for anything less. Next up, we have a dessert that might surprise you. Tavuk gogsu. This unique Turkish pudding will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about dessert. Why? Because the star ingredient is chicken. Don't worry, it's not as strange as it sounds. The chicken is finely shredded and cooked until it's incredibly tender, adding a unique texture and a subtle savory note to the sweet pudding. To make tavuk gogsu, milk is thickened with rice flour and the shredded chicken is added along with sugar and often a touch of rose water for a floral aroma. The mixture is then baked until golden and set. The result is a surprisingly delicious and comforting dessert that will have you going back for seconds. Don't knock it until you try it. Okay folks, get ready for a dessert that's all about comfort and creaminess, firin sütlak. This Turkish rice pudding is next level, trust us. It's made with simple ingredients, rice, milk, sugar, but the magic happens in the oven. See that beautiful golden crust? That's from the slow baking, creating this incredible caramelized top layer. The inside, silky smooth, melt-in-your-mouth rice pudding. Now, traditionally, firin sütlak doesn't have vanilla, but we're all about that extra flavor boost. A touch of vanilla extract takes this classic dessert to new heights. It adds a warm, fragrant note that complements the creamy rice pudding perfectly. You've got to try it, so next time you're craving comfort food with a touch of elegance, whip up a batch of firin sütlak. All right, cheese lovers, this one's for you. Get ready for künefe, a dessert so unique and delicious, it'll blow your mind. Imagine this, crispy shredded pastry, soaked in sweet syrup and hiding a heart of melted cheese. Yeah, you heard that right, cheese. We're talking about a special unsalted cheese that gets gooey and irresistible when heated. The contrast of textures is what makes künefe so special. You get the crunch of the pastry, the gooey melt of the cheese, and the sweetness of the syrup, all in one bite. But here's the key. You gotta eat it hot. Fresh out of the oven is best when the cheese is at peak melty goodness. Trust us, once you try künefe, you'll be dreaming about that cheesy, syrupy goodness for days. Let's travel back in time for our next dessert. Turkish delights. These little squares of joy have been around since 1776 and they're still just as popular today. They're like a burst of flavor in every bite and come in a rainbow of colors and flavors. The most classic version is rose water, but you can find everything from pistachio and lemon to mint and coffee. The secret to their chewy texture? It's all about starch and sugar, cooked to perfection and then dusted with powdered sugar. Turkish delights are the perfect treat to satisfy your sweet tooth. Pop 1 or 2 or 3 and experience a taste of history. They're great for sharing, gifting, or just enjoying on your own. Kazandibi. It literally translates to bottom of the pot, and trust us, this dessert lives up to its name in the best way possible. This Turkish delight starts with a simple milk pudding, but don't let that fool you. The real magic happens when it's cooked low and slow, allowing a layer of milk to caramelize on the bottom of the pan. This caramelized layer gives kazandibi a beautiful golden brown crust and a unique, slightly smoky flavor that contrasts beautifully with the creamy, smooth pudding underneath. It's often flavored with vanilla or mastic, adding another layer of complexity to this already delicious dessert. If you're a fan of crème brûlée, you absolutely have to try kazandibi. It's like its richer, more decadent cousin. Get ready to meet your new favorite fried dessert, tulumba. These little beauties are a staple in Turkish street food, and for good reason. Imagine crispy golden brown dough fritters, generously soaked in a sweet lemony syrup. That's tulumba in a nutshell. The dough is piped through a star-shaped tip, giving tulumba its signature ridged shape, which helps it soak up even more of that delicious syrup. Speaking of the syrup, it's traditionally flavored with lemon juice and sometimes even a touch of rose water, adding a refreshing floral aroma. Whether you grab a bag to go from a street vendor or enjoy them as part of a larger dessert spread, tulumba is guaranteed to satisfy your sweet cravings. Ever heard of a dessert that looks like a fluffy cloud? Meet pismaniye, a Turkish delight that's as beautiful as it is delicious. This delicate confection is made from thin strands of spun sugar resembling cotton candy, but with a unique melt-in-your-mouth texture. Don't let its airy appearance fool you, though. Pismaniye is surprisingly rich and satisfying, with a subtle sweetness that lingers on your palate. It's often garnished with chopped pistachios, hazelnuts or walnuts, adding a satisfying crunch and nutty flavor that complements the sweetness perfectly. Next time you're looking for a unique and elegant dessert, give pismaniye a try. It's sure to impress. Ashur, also known as Noah's pudding, is a dessert that's practically a history lesson in a bowl. This delightful dish is not just a treat for your taste buds, but also a journey through time and tradition. Legend has it that this dessert dates back to the end of Noah's Ark journey. According to the story, when Noah's Ark finally came to rest on Mount Ararat, the passengers were left with limited food supplies. As the story goes, after weeks at sea, the ingredients on the Ark were running low. The passengers were hungry and needed to make the most of what they had left. Noah decided to throw a little bit of everything left into a pot, grains, fruits, legumes, you name it. He mixed them all together, creating a hearty and nutritious dish to sustain everyone. And voila, Ashur was born. This unique combination of ingredients resulted in a delicious and satisfying dessert that has stood the test of time. Today, Ashur is a symbol of abundance and is often made during special occasions and religious holidays. It brings families and communities together, celebrating unity and shared heritage. Each family may have their own version, but the heart of this dessert remains the same, a delicious and diverse blend of textures and flavors that's sure to satisfy your sweet tooth and your curiosity. The variations in recipes reflect the rich cultural tapestry of the regions where Ashur is made. Stay tuned, because up next we're diving into a dessert that's practically royalty. You won't want to miss the next chapter in our sweet journey through history. Get ready for a dessert fit for a sultan. Zerd, also known as Turkish saffron rice pudding, is a vibrant yellow dessert that holds a special place in Turkish culture. It's traditionally served during celebrations, particularly weddings and births, symbolizing joy, prosperity, and good luck. What gives zerde its signature golden hue? You guessed it, saffron. This precious spice infuses the rice pudding with a beautiful color and a delicate, earthy flavor. That's not all. Zerde is also flavored with sugar, rose water, and often topped with a generous sprinkle of cinnamon, currants, and pine nuts. The combination of creamy rice pudding, fragrant saffron, and sweet toppings creates a truly unforgettable taste experience. It's no wonder that zerde is considered a symbol of good fortune and happiness. Don't let the main ingredient fool you. This next dessert is far from a side dish. Sezerye, which translates to carrot in Turkish, is proof that healthy can be incredibly delicious. Made by cooking grated carrots with sugar, water and lemon juice, Sezerye transforms this humble vegetable into a chewy, caramelized treat. It's then coated in powdered sugar or chopped nuts, adding a delightful crunch to every bite. But the flavor adventure doesn't stop there. Sezerye often features additional ingredients like pistachios, walnuts, hazelnuts and even coconut, adding layers of texture and nutty goodness to this already addictive dessert. Get ready for a sweet treat that's as good for you as it tastes. Gulak, a dessert that just screams Ramadan, is a must-try for anyone looking to experience authentic Turkish cuisine. This delicate dessert is a true testament to Turkish culinary creativity, and trust us, it's something you have to taste to believe. It's not just a treat, it's an experience. Gulak gets its unique texture from thin sheets of dough, similar to phyllo dough but even thinner and more delicate, that are layered to perfection. Each sheet is handled with care. Between each layer you'll find a generous amount of milk, sugar and rose water, creating a creamy, aromatic filling that will tantalize your taste buds. The aroma alone is enough to draw you in. And to take it up a notch, we top it all off with chopped pistachios and vibrant red pomegranate seeds for a pop of color and a bit of crunch. These toppings add the perfect finishing touch. The combination of textures and flavors in Gulak is truly something special. It's a dessert that engages all your senses. You get the slight chewiness of the dough, the creamy sweetness of the milk mixture, and the bright, tart burst of the pomegranate seeds. Each bite is a delightful surprise. It's a symphony of flavors and textures that will leave you wanting more. One bite and you'll be hooked. So if you're lucky enough to be in Turkey during Ramadan, be sure to seek out this special dessert. It's an essential part of this celebration and a true culinary gem. Next up, we're taking you on a trip to Gaziantep, a city in southeastern Turkey, known for its rich history and vibrant culture. This city is renowned for its incredible cuisine, and today we're here to try one of its most famous dishes, katmer. This breakfast staple is proof that the simplest things in life are often the most delicious. Katmer is a beloved dish that has been enjoyed for generations. Imagine this: layers upon layers of paper-thin dough, brushed with butter and cooked to crispy perfection. The process is an art form in itself. The key to a perfect katmer lies in the dough, which is stretched until it's almost translucent, creating those irresistible flaky layers. It's a skill passed down through generations, but the real magic happens when you add the filling. This is where katmer truly shines. Traditionally, katmer is filled with either clotted cream, known as kaymak, which adds a rich, creamy texture, or a mixture of pistachios and sugar, giving it a delightful crunch and sweetness. Can you imagine anything more delicious? The combination of flavors and textures is simply heavenly. The result is a rich, decadent pastry that's both crispy and chewy, sweet and savory. Each bite is a delightful experience. It's no wonder katmer is a breakfast favorite in Gaziantep. This dish truly represents the heart and soul of the city's culinary tradition. Quince, with its delicate floral aroma and unique tartness, stars in this traditional Turkish dessert. Ayva tatlisi, meaning quince dessert, is a simple yet elegant treat that showcases the fruit's natural goodness. To prepare it, quinces are peeled, cored and poached in a sweet syrup infused with cloves and cinnamon until they turn a beautiful shade of ruby red. The poaching liquid reduces into a thick, luscious syrup that coats the tender quince, creating a beautiful glaze. Ayva tatlisi is often served chilled, offering a refreshing contrast to the warm spices absorbed during cooking. The flavor is a delightful dance of sweet and tart, with a hint of floral notes from the quince and the warmth of cinnamon and cloves lingering on the palate. Don't let the name fool you, there's no meat in this sausage. Cevizli sukak, meaning walnut sausage, is a beloved Turkish delight that resembles a sausage in shape but bursts with sweet, nutty goodness. This chewy treat starts with a simple syrup made from grape molasses, which is then thickened and strings of walnuts are dipped and coated repeatedly. The result is a textured, chewy delight with a deep molasses sweetness, beautifully complemented by the crunch of walnuts. Cevizli sukuk is often enjoyed as a snack alongside a cup of strong Turkish tea or coffee. Its chewy texture and rich flavor make it a perfect treat to satisfy your sweet cravings and provide a boost of energy. And there you have it, the top 15 Turkish desserts and sweets that you must try. From the flaky layers of baklava to the chewy goodness of cevizli sukuk, each dessert offers a unique flavor and texture that will transport you straight to the bustling streets of Turkey. Whether you are planning a trip to Turkey or just looking to explore new flavors, these desserts are sure to delight your taste buds. Get ready to embark on a culinary adventure filled with sweet, nutty and fruity delights. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more delicious content. We love hearing about your culinary adventures, so let us know in the comments which Turkish dessert you're most excited to try. Thanks for watching and see you next time.